Hey everyone, Joe here. Thanks again for tuning in for another garage sale pickup video. Before we get started quickly, we're just making a push for 2,000 subs. So if you're not a subscriber yet, just hit that subscribe button. That's all I ask of you, and it's nothing but help the channel. Thank you very much. So with that, let's get started. Mainly a gaming pickup. There's a couple things that are outside in the garage that are just too big and too much of a pain to bring in, but I'll talk about them in a second. May have been close to the second last garage sale of the year for us here. Definitely better than the previous week. A lot more sales than what I was expecting. It was a nice weekend. The weather was great for the Saturday. So managed to get out. Starting off with, well, let's start off with this, whatever. Found this. And at first I thought it was one of the Japanese or Chinese knockoffs or whatever, but Sega Genesis Mini. So I have one in the box already, but I've never actually opened it. So I figured, what the heck, and it's complete. It's got the power, your HDMI, and it's got obviously the two controllers. Which I have to say, for feeling them for the first time, feel incredibly nice. Really good quality. But I'm looking forward to, I've seen what's on here through videos, but in terms of actually trying one out, I haven't had the chance to do it yet. So it is a legit one. And like I said, I thought it was going to be like a knockoff one when I saw it initially, but 20 bucks. Whatever, not a crazy good price for it, but I think it's something that I'll use, and it saves me from having to open the one that I have that's boxed. Another sale, which I might have a further connection upon on games. It was actually, no, sorry, this is a different one. So I showed up to this one. It was I don't know, middle-aged lady with her friend doing it. I saw this on the ground. I literally kicked it. So it's the Disney World Town Square. And what really intrigued me was right here, it says only at Sears. So this is from 1988. It is complete, she said. A lot of this, most of it's still in the sprues, so she says she barely even touched it. It's hard to show in the picture. Anyway, $5. So I figured at the very least, could be an easy flip for something collectible like that. I just enjoyed seeing the little Sears thing on there, so that was my interest to it. I asked if they had any other games or electronics, and they said they had a friend that was coming by. So I waited like 5 minutes. The guy shows up, starts pulling out game system guitars, and one of them was the Beatles Rock Band bass, I want to say. So asked him what he wanted on that. He said $5. I said sure. And that was that for that sale. So pretty decent return, I think. That's the second Beatles bass that I have right now, so I need to start getting rid of them. Another random one was no Wii games. What do they call this one again? Whatever it is, the Wii controller. One with the motion plus thing, whatever. This, and they had 3 of these, or 4 of these. So Far Cry Instincts. No, Instincts Evolution, Far Cry Instincts. Oddly enough, I don't have either of these, but I don't know if I've even played a Far Cry game, to be honest with you. So I'm going to hold on to them for now and maybe give them a try. I thought I had this, but I didn't. So it's kind of cool. The Tron 20th Anniversary Collection Edition DVD. I guess it's like a making of and whatnot. So one of the first earliest movies I can remember seeing in the theaters. So that's why I have a bit of fondness to it. And it's just a really decent movie too, right? So I got this sticky on here. Gross. Okay. Oh, and this. The Jurassic Collection 7 movies. Not the Jurassic Park movies, but a bunch of the vintage, sort of like horror. I don't know, horror. I don't know what you call them. Cheap, cheesy dinosaur Jurassic movies. So $10 for all this. I think that was definitely worth it. Another sale I found, rummage around in a bin. This here. What is this? Is it the Switch? No, not Switch, sorry. 64 AV cable. $1 for that. And I found a table power saw. Table saw, I guess, sorry. They were just looking to get rid of it. This is the one where I have the later connection on. They just wanted all their tools gone. I asked how much was for this Mastercraft table saw. $5. Took it. It's in good, really good condition. Then I asked if she had games, and she said, yeah, I got like, and it's an older lady, so she was like in her late 50s, maybe 60s. She says, yeah, I've got some PlayStation and some other stuff. And she thought it was in the garage, but stuff was in boxes, and they were moving about half hour north. I wasted a lot of time there because they were just rummaging through the boxes. Eventually said, okay, I'll come back in an hour or so. Ended up being, she believes they're at the new house. So she took my name and number, and I grabbed her number, sent her a text message saying it'll be about a week, or within the week, I guess, before she gets back to me. She's just got to make sure she tries and finds them. So hopefully that one works out. But because of that one, these three came from the same sale. The issue was I waited so long at that previous one that when I got to this one, there was some kid there already. It was already like later in the morning. And he had already was going through all the games. He took a bunch. He took all of the Xbox One games. There may have been like 7 or 8. And then a couple other 360 OG Xbox games. He passed on the rest of this stuff. So I actually, wrong order. I actually went through the games first. So got a decent stack here. And on top of that, he had one PS3 controller. Another one. And then there, another one. So 2 are the DualShock 3s, which is good. One's just the regular 6-axis one, but whatever. So 3 PS3 controllers and a bunch of the cables. I'm not sure what this one is. It says Sony on it. Does anybody recognize this thing? And it's got these adapters on it. Is that a PS Vita adapter one? Or I don't know. I gotta take a look at mine. So anyway, that one, and then a charging cable for the controller. That's a weird cable. Snap that off. It's always hard to find the charger ones that are proper. Anyway, so we passed on the games. I grabbed the remainders that were good. So Assassin's Creed Revelations, which I have. Fallout 3, which I have. Halo 3, which I have. Rock Band. I think this still goes for like 26, 30 bucks. Grand Theft Auto 4. I was excited about this one. I have this one loose, but not. This is just the empty box. It's the Forza Motorsport 3 Limited Collector's Edition. So it's kind of cool because it's got the case. So it's got this case, and then it's magnetized. And it's got some sort of keychain thing, and then a USB to save games, and then the actual game would go in there. So now I just have to find another loose copy or this specific one in there. Blu-ray horror movie from the creator of Dawn of the Dead, The Crazies. Throw that there. Oblivion Elder Scrolls 4, I've got that one too. I have all these, which is the unfortunate part. Gotham Racing 2. This one I was still surprised at. Spider-Man 3. This is like $30 game for some reason. I don't understand why. But I don't think I've even tried it actually. And then Black Flag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 complete, 1 Blu-ray, 1 just the box, and the 3 PS3 controllers. All that for 30 bucks. Say 10, 12, 20. Yeah, he's asking $2 a game. And then, I don't know if you realized I had all 3 controllers or not. It was all like this. So then after this purchase, I asked him if he had, what, because I heard him talking to the guy previously, and do you have any other games, any older ones, any systems? He says, yeah, I got a 360. So he brings out this 360. Really, I don't know, really clean condition for a 360. Not that I need another one. And then he brings out this. And then what's in here is a sealed 360 controller. Still did. I didn't realize it came with batteries too, but that's kind of cool. 360 controller. And then another 360 controller. And then another 360 controller. And then another 360 controller. This is with the battery adapter. So 4 360 controllers, and we've got power, AV, and everything. And 360 remote. I've never actually tried these. So yeah, power, AV, and whatnot. Initially he was asking $50 for this and the 4 controllers and the power stuff. I said, well, do you know if this works? So we plugged it in, and if it was flashing the red ring, I said, oh, that's the red ring, so more than likely it doesn't work. It's a corrosion thing, so I can take it off your hands for free. But everything else, the 4 controllers and the power stuff, I'll give you like 20 for it. He said, okay. Ended up being, it was flashing the 4 rings, which means it wasn't sensing the AV cable hookup, which is a really weird error message. I don't understand why they would have that on there, but so yeah, it does work. So I got that as well for 20. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, for, you know, how many controllers did I get? 4, 5, 6, 7. Include the Wii stuff, 8, 9 different controllers, a stack of games, a system, this, the Disney set, and the table saw. Ended up being a pretty decent haul for, you know, an hour and a half. Season's winding down for us here, definitely. I'm not sure how many more good weekends we're going to have, which is a little unfortunate, but a little good at the same time because, you know, it can be pretty frustrating yard sailing. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts or leave some comments below about the pickups, as well as don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. I've got some older ones that you would probably enjoy, not just for garage sales, but for other collecting and collectibles that I pick up, as well as stay tuned for some new different ones that'll be up shortly. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you again very soon.